Alright guys, today I'm here to talk about the Assembly of Champions, and I gotta be honest, I gotta say this really fast. First, before we start off the video, no, nobody's paying me to do this. This is my own unique opinion with, freedom of speech, and whether you want to say I'm defending Hyris, attacking somebody, I honestly don't care at this point. This is just ridiculous at the point that we've gotten, and I feel like this community, I know that every single community is just toxic. Every single game community is toxic. There's Call of Duty toxicity, there's Blizzard toxicity, there's everywhere. But this is just ridiculous when you get to the point of actually, bullying and attacking people out of pure pleasure. Because I don't have any other simple explanation for what the hell is going on at this point. Yes, the Assembly of Champions has a lot of problems as we speak, but it's the first time, so I'm not even worried about that. I'm not complaining or even whining like a little bitch, to be quite honest at this point. Because why? I don't feel like this is going to be like the change of the century. Yes, we're going to be having somebody representing us to finally put up a little bit of our word to them. But just the fact that people are complaining because the rules were changed. Yes, it's understandable that they did change the rules and they did not warn us, which, it's quite bad. But at this point, there's nothing else to be done. They're not going to be reversing it. And definitely they're not going to be, banning people from the votation anymore. Or either that or just restart it all over again. Is that what you wanted? Set it back up? Because, I've seen some of the applications. Yes, some of the applications just retarded. I don't know who the hell even decided to actually enter a content like this with these type of biographies. And I don't know for what reason, why would you even type it in? I wouldn't do it, but it doesn't matter. That's not up to me. That's Iris. I did saw that, Alyssa did type it something about there was over 200 applications. It was a huge project. And, since it's the first time, they want to leave it basically up to the community. Just let it open and you guys get to decide. So yes, they let a lot of, entries. Now, if they are really simple biographies, I mean, I judge them, but at this point, there's many, campaigns that people like to be simple. I don't know, I don't even have to explain that. That's not even the problem here. The problem is where people are just complaining about the rules being changed. You're talking about this is some sort of a, an overpaid job. Have you ever stopped to think that this is not even going to be a job? People are going to receive one or two things, yes, admittance into the game partner program. Yes, indeed. Very, very, wow. You're going to gain thousands of dollars from that, by the way. You also get a free admission to the annual Ares Expo. Jesus Christ, you're going to feed your entire family with this. It's crazy, right? Yeah, this is something that needs to be shut down, right? This needs to be to the fair. Can I tell you just one thing? Have you guys stopped to think that more than half of the people who actually applied, when actually the votation ends and they are to be, confirmed if they have the so-called the passports and so on, they probably don't have it. Most of these people applied for this when they only want the free stuff. Some of them don't even know what they want. But the problem is Hyris supposed to get into their heads? No, they do the votation. In the final, the people who get most voted will be, confirmed. They will talk to them directly. And if they are not suitable, they will be removed and the person with the next amount of votes will get in. Now, a lot of people are also making a big mess because, not Alyssa, sorry, but Pixie Kitty is in the votation. And apparently, since the rules were changed and they forgot to mention that, the old set of rules said that, old former employees from Hyris are not set to be, they were not, how can I say this, accepted into being an invitation. They cannot enter this council of champions. But my question to you is, has anybody stopped to read the rest of this paper? Where one of the things that they are actually asking for the people, just go into the first page. What are council members expected to do? There is a part immediately around the beginning that says that you're going to have to basically sign a contract and do whatever the hell the contract says. Whether you have to defend Hyris up to your teeth or to your feet doesn't really matter. Whether you have to sell your soul to Hyris, it doesn't really matter. It's a contract that it's there, and whoever gets in has to sign it. Otherwise, breaching the contract may lead to serious bad things. Now, you're all complaining because Pixie Kitty was into the votations. Because why? Conflict of interest. Yeah, that's actually pretty accurate. It happened to be 1 year ago actually working for them, and definitely, yeah, she had a deal back then. But after that, I've managed to talk to her several times, and she always said the same thing. She's free to say whatever she wants, but she loves the company, she loves the game, and she loves the community. Unfortunately, she can't say the same thing right now. After all of this crap happening, people had come to the point of actually harassing her for her English, for her retweets of campaigns of other people, because she's trying to play nice because she's going to win. There's just so many stupid assumptions at this point that there's no real reason to actually to do them, and I feel sad for this community. For once, I feel sad. I thought actually, we could have a big, huge, happy community for a game that I love. But no, half of it is probably good. I don't even know if it's half. I'm sorry. I don't want to give, unconfirmed percentages because I've been called out for that before. Be careful, guys. You're going to be called out by other people who hate you to the teeth. But my point here is, when people reach the point of actually attacking a person because she's applying and they only claim that Iris is defending them, they want them there, it doesn't really matter. She had a deal when she was there working. She had a contract. She left. The contract is no longer working. She's a normal person like anybody else. And now if she gets in again, she has another contract. And if it isn't her, whoever gets in has a contract. Whoever goes in will be basically an Iris employee. But yet people just like to, they like to attack or to complain. There's nothing else better than complain. It's easy to complain, right? There's not easy to actually see the good sides of this. The good side to me of this is when this is over, whether the right people or not were chosen, they learn from the experience, and the second council will not be like this. Hopefully, there's also things here in the rules that do say that if you're not a person who actually will take this job seriously, you will be removed and somebody else will take your place. There's things to counter the trolls that so many actually entered. About the 50 rule, yeah, they didn't change that, but they did say back on the tweets and so on that there was a reason because they ignored that part. First time, imagine they actually locked it to 50 people. Based on what the community has been doing, they would still complain. Why? Because some people wouldn't get in because there's a 50 limit, and everybody had to get in. If somebody wouldn't get in, it's because they hated them. This is how it works. And there's always a way to just complain about everything, whether it's bugs, skins, this goddamn console, anything. A former employee entering, oh my god, she's going to wreck the competition. Come on, there's nothing at this point. I just can't see at this point what it is the problem with this community, except saying that they're just toxic. Just goddamn toxic. I know that it's not everybody, but when the people actually go for the words of other people, and you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about certain people doing almost campaigns to basically just harass and to attack others. From videos to tweets to Reddit posts, forums, whatever you want to call it. There's many different ways to attack these people, whether I'm talking about Alyssa, whether I'm talking about anybody else, Pixie Kitty, anybody else, even J Flare has been mentioned. Like, Jesus Christ, can you stop for a minute? These people are normal human beings, and they have the right to do whatever the hell they want. Just why the hell do you have to be attacking everybody? This video wasn't even supposed to be about this anymore, but I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm just sad. Sad to see that this community has gotten to this point. Just goddamn sad. Hopefully the right people will be selected, and hopefully people will stop bitching about everything that they're seeing, because there's not really a reason for them. It's not like this is not the goddamn government. It's not going to change your whole lives. It's a goddamn game, but yet people still take this as their life. This is my life. So annoying. Listen, I have my own opinion. If people don't like it, if you want to go down and press the dislike button, I honestly don't care. And if you want to see this on your goddamn stream just to roast me like I was done last time, just do it. Give me the free advertising, boys. Let's do it. But at this point, I don't care who you are. You can be the goddamn Pope. I only have one thing to tell you. You're ridiculous. You're sad. Get a goddamn life. That's all for the video today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. For those who actually enjoyed the video, thank you for being here, and I hope you understand that I didn't do this video to attack the entire community. Just the part that is being toxic and doesn't have a self-opinion has to go through the words of other people. Congrats. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, have a wonderful time.